Hey everyone, this is Chris. I'm here to review the Great Video Game Debate, book compiled by Rachel Kowert and Thorsten Quandt. And in this book, it's about 200 pages. It is compiled a series of white papers almost that each researcher takes a look at a different effect on video games. Some of the chapters include things like the rise of moral panic in video games, the influence of digital games and aggression, and you have studies that are examined all throughout history between 1980s and now, that takes a look at studies uh, that have the effect on video games. Things like, do video games cause obesity? Is there a link between video games and ADHD? Is there effect on violence in humans with video games? Can we say that any of these things are linked to video games scientifically? And this book goes into great detail to examine whether or not that is true. The really thing I like about this book is that it's all science. It's all studies that are examined, all the facts are presented to you, and then a simple, hey, we drew this conclusion, can be made. And I don't want to spoil or ruin anything, but you should really check this out because some of the conclusions that they do draw or don't draw is very interesting compared to what's been spouted off by the media today. The book's about, it's about a little over 200 pages, and that includes all the references, the end of each chapter, and all the graphs and tables, things like that. It's a pretty easy read, although it does get somewhat technical with psychology terms that I myself wasn't familiar with. My wife, however, studied psychology, and she was able to explain a couple of the tests and things like that that they did. But overall, it's a really good read. There's a cool history chapter in the beginning, and then at the end, after all the chapters have been examined by the different researchers, Rachel Kowert and Thorsten Quandt, they're able to draw their conclusions of what they've seen. Overall, there's no book like this on the market. This is a very unique book. I highly recommend you take a look at it because, you know, you have no other place where all of this is compiled into one simple manuscript. So I highly recommend this. It's a little technical, but it's only 200 pages. You can get rid. I breezed through it within 2-3 days. It was that good. I highly recommend this. One of the better video game books I've read. This is Chris. Thanks.